all five of us have a pretty similar vision for what we want to do with our time, what we want to do musically, and it's super collaborative. So the fact that we can collaborate so easily is also what kind of makes it, what powers it, is like we can make songs easily, it feels like.
I might have had enough, but I've returned.
What brought all of you guys together? Why is this what MothaTung has came out to be?
Just right place, right time. It seemed to catch us all up in the project at one time or another.
We started jamming with a bunch of friends, kind of whittled it down to what we kind of wanted, which is this now, basically.
And it's such a cool dynamic that we have, that fucking very prolific dynamic that is a perfect storm, or a swirling destiny, as it were.
It looked like a fucking crime scene.
I need a lot of drugs.
I'm like a little dead rabbit on the road. I got bad habits going in the unknown. Yeah, people they ain't go. I say relax, it's like that show. I won't stay just to remind.
I don't give a fuck. I do everything I want to on my own time, but.
Well, hello there!
What's up?
Welcome to Casa de la Andy and La Moses. This is where they say magic happens. Some of them. I don't say that. That's the first time I said that. But alright. Well, wouldn't be an accurate shot of my life if I didn't show you my dogs. This is Mr. Frenchie. And there's Miss Carmen right there as well. Best dogs. They're both getting kind of old, but they're doing great. Still loving life. My mom was an artist, and that was always something that meant a lot to me. And what made me an artist all the time was living with her. My mother passed away a few years ago, and still very close with her. Was raised by a single mother growing up, so we were real tight. I'm the youngest of 3 children, so I was literally the only boy, total mama's boy, and I own that. I would never change it. That's who I am. The relationship with my mom is one of the more driving factors in my creativity and just productivity in life, you know, because I want to make sure that I maximize the time I have. Here's a picture of my mother and me. But that's me as an 18-year-old high school student. No beard, no nothing, no hair. Same smile and same eyes. And there's my mom, Heather. A beautiful, beautiful spirit. Really a talented lady in her own right. You know, I'm not a musician by trade, as I like to say, but I really loved the Rolling Stones. Classic rock really spoke to me always. Blues rock. Grew up listening to a lot of actual hip-hop atmosphere. Black Star, Gang Starr, The Roots, Nas. I absolutely love real messages, and part of me that wants to share messages that I believe in. And one of my friends that was like just a really accomplished artist that I really appreciate a lot is the man that painted this. His name is Tom Verani. He also designed the MothaTung logo with me. That man also painted this amazing kind of henna style elephant, and he made me an elephant that's in my room too. Is this one. So he had an elephant period in his life where he was doing a lot of elephants, and they're actually the spirits of dead elephants when he was painting them. So that first piece I showed you was one of my favorite pieces he ever did. He let me have it at my house. I didn't buy it from him, but he's letting me, you know, wear it, as it were. But he actually painted this one for me. You know, how intelligent elephants are and how much he's captured that intelligence and sentience in an eyeball is just kind of artistically and very impressive to me. This under here, I guess it's cool to unveil stuff sometime, is the first thing that we ever wrote a MothaTung song on. And we actually started as MothaTung and moved to MothaTung because of, you know, copyright reasons, and there's like 45 MothaTungs out there. There's no MothaTung besides us. But we bought this organ. You can actually see, I think you zoomed in there, is a sticker that says $15. So we brought this home. I was like, $15? I gotta buy that thing. It's a Habitat for Humanity resource. And we wrote a song called $15 Organ. And that was the first MothaTung song. Andy wrote some of it, Rob wrote some of it, and that was really the very first MothaTung song that ever happened, was this song called $15 Organ, and we wrote it on this virtuoso right here. So this will stay in our life forever, because that's one of the original articles of what made MothaTung MothaTung.
This is where a lot of the creativity work happens, and you know, I do a lot of personal photography. Sammy, our good friend and drummer's girlfriend, she has been working a lot with my camera to do a lot of our digital work, and then I'll edit them up on the computer. As you can see, this is from the EDM side of things. This is my Moog Slim Fatty. This is where basically the entire backup archives of everything exists. And these little friends over here are a storied history of my songwriting past. These marble notebooks that are beat to ever-loving crap, I've been writing in since 2004. And I have some of my earliest lyrics in here. And as you can see, it's entirely full. As well as this marble notebook that is also full of ramblings from a madman. And it's no stretch to say that I've probably written, over 100 songs, probably hundreds of songs over the years. I stopped counting a long while back, but between the EDM stuff and these notebooks that are just filled with lyrics, yeah. You could say a lot of music has been written on these, in these books and on these instruments, and look forward to writing a ton more.
You're riding out on me. Demons, this is a stormy scene, but you know there's ocean motion. And together we can make it, do what it do. What y'all beat, let's go. Down now, MothaTung got what you need. Are you listening? 'Cause I'm calling, yeah, I'm calling your name. I'm just calling your name.
Welcome. I'm Sean from MothaTung. This is my crib.
Into his third verse, I just start skanking it.
I'll go downstairs and show you my lair. Alright. Moving on right here, we have some horror movies, as usual. Mixed in with a bunch of other stuff. I'm really not a movie buff, but I always like horror movies, will always watch them. Krampus is a personal favorite. There you go. Shadow of the Vampire, Willem Dafoe. Willem Dafoe's a fucking badass. Halloween 3, very underrated Halloween. Many Halloween fans know this. Some find it stupid because it's completely different from the originals. No Mike Myers. Doesn't matter. It's awesome. Trick or Treat. Another awesome one.
That one's really good.
It's really good. Sam is just a fucking awesome monster. Completely underrated. Stories in here are great, so highly recommend it. And True Blood, Anna Paquin too. Fly Away Home. So I got some discs here. Just some of my stuff collected over the years. 24 songs from Black Flag. Henry Rollins put this on for the West Memphis 3. These are great representations of these hardcore songs. Some of the old recordings don't really capture the energy, but these really do, I think, in my opinion. What else we got? Mortal Technique, The Third World. I bought this. This is like a mixtape style, and they released multiple versions, I guess. And this one just had, all the songs just flowed right in, like old school mixtape. And I just fell in love with this. This is my first, real, just dig my teeth into hip hop. It was Immortal Technique. And of course, The Lord My God. This is Hendrix live at the Fillmore. Band of Gypsies. These are the legendary shows, as far as I'm concerned, his best. Next to Woodstock. It invented R&B and funk and heavy funk and Parliament of Funk. Everything, all we know, happened right here, as far as I'm concerned. Where I work, typical laptop, you know the drill. It's where everyone works. I made some beats here and there, but a few things from Moses. This, my second album from me, Occasion. Me as a little kid. There you go, with the devil horns. It's called Ghost Stories.
That's fitting.
Right here I recently got, this is the baritone. It's tuned down to B. So basically, it's a guitar. It's a mix of bass and guitar. And sounds amazing, from a company called Reverend. I love it. Does everything I want it to do. His name is Willow. I named them sometimes. It's always just been what I need for the moment in time. Kind of always had to deal with what I could get my hands on. This is my Strat. Frankenstein, again, makes his appearance. This is just something I've customized. Kill switch in there. You know, I'd like to say something. I hope you guys would put this in there. Shout out fucking Tom Morello for charging $2,000 for a Fender Stratocaster with this same button that I put in for $50. So all your communist bullshit is bullshit. This one is the number one. Don't touch it. Don't look at it. Only I can. This one's called Autumn. This thing is just amazing. It looks great. It reminds me of the autumn. There you go. That's where that comes from. It's made by a lady luthier named Jillian Marsh, I think, and they're called G Marsh guitars. The Happen Rose seems to be her thing. Yeah, beautiful sunburst, black. It's got some of my skin, my dead skin in there, so you know it's been played.
That's right.
A little bit dirty, fingerprints, so it'll be working this weekend. Pedals. This is a hip hop group, you have to have them. I like to do things mainly with my hands, but you need sounds, and this is endless inspiration here. Ever since I joined MothaTung, it used to be just like a wah and a fuzz, and that was it.
Yeah.
So like I don't usually use all this stuff, and then now I've just gotten into it.
What's up, guys? I'm Rob. I'm the bass player and sound engineer for the band. Let's see where MothaTung practices. First off, this is my music studio where I mix our band practices, so I record all of our rehearsals and send it out to the band, so can hear back our practices.
Oh yeah, no, just the break one. I think that's C. C.
So that's just one of our rehearsals from the other day. I've got some other stuff here, like this old piano I got off of Craigslist for free. This thing's like over 100 years old. It's pretty sweet.
Whoa. Over 100 years old for free. I mean, that's crazy.
Here are my tablas. This is something I've been learning recently. These are Indian drums. Well, now let's go to the basement. This is where we have all of our band practices. And this is where the music happens. This basement has been a work in progress for many years. It kind of changes all the time. This is what it looks like right now, but I've been changing it many times over the years, upgrading, getting new equipment and gear so that we can practice our best. So I have everything mic'd up in here, the drums, the guitars, bass, everything. It all goes through the mixer so that every band member, while we're practicing, we get our own in-ear mix in our headphones, and we can hear everything we want to. Here's my basses. I've got 4-string, and these are custom knobs as well. My friend Caleb Calvarezzi installed these for me. And this has been my main bass through many bands over the years. Then I got a 5-string. I play this on a couple songs. There's my bass amp. Got a MothaTung sticker on top.
Oh, hey there. I'm J-Bones with MothaTung. Come on in. Well, this is the living room which we live in. And, you know, you can play some GameCube. I'm not very good, but we got some Kirby Air Ride. We got some Super Mario Strikers. We got some Melee. We have lots of plants in this room because it's the living room and you need oxygen to live, so. Oh, what do we have in there? It's our photographer, Sammy Austin.
Hi.
Whoa,
Sammy.
how'd you get
I
here?
just came out of the closet.
Dang. And when you come in here, here's where I live. We got the whole studio setup going, the wannabe producer setup, where I mix my beautiful Focal Alpha 50 speakers. Highly recommend those. An M Audio Key Station 49. Holy fucking shit. The best keyboard on the planet. We got my roommate's electronic drum set that's not set up yet. Dude, that thing rocks. Rush, the 2112 poster that my lovely girlfriend / photographer painted. Rush is my favorite band because my dad said so. And because they fucking rock. Rip Neil Peart. We have my practice drum set now. Yeah, I've been playing drums since I was, 10. Ever since I was 10, so about 14 years now. But, yeah, take a close peek at these bad boys. Some of these Meinls, some Zildjian. I can't stick with a brand. Sabian. More Meinl. Pearl Forum with the t-shirts on it. Hell yeah, dude. We have a Fender bass amplifier. That will get your shit rumbling. Over here we have a bunch of guitars that are not mine, but I do steal them and play them. Thanks, Sam, for showing your guitars in the vid. We have probably the world's best guitar amplifier, a Line 6 Spider. The top end of what you can possibly find anywhere. And I am not lying. I am not joking. Underneath, we have a B52, which this amp actually fucking slaps. I've never seen another one of these ever, but this amp fucking rocks. Well, I've always been into music. Because my whole family's kind of musical. My dad played a little bit of drums. My mom played the flute. She's pretty good at that. And I don't know, ever since I was probably like a young lad, I was listening to Green Day. I was listening to Led Zeppelin. I was listening to Rush. Obviously, I love Rush. I got like 45 Rush pictures. Yeah, I was kind of a spaz, so I was always, you know, banging on pots and pans and on the desks and shit like that. So my parents were like, God damn it, we can't afford to buy all these pots and pans. So we're going to buy him a drum set. And that drum set happened to be this drum set you're looking at right now. It's evolved quite a bit.
words become graphical. 360 degrees, vocal panoramic view. Message so true it cannot be skewed. It's that deep booty vibe, ain't no half-ass tune. And it's 2:30. Talking military time, ain't no afternoon. If April doesn't shower, may we have to bloom. Just may have too soon. Mother tongue is all flowers holding all the spoon. If you don't know how to give, you'll know how to soon. I see you happy, see you smitten, bout to swoon. Lucid dreaming while you're sleeping.
What is the number one thing you love most about MothaTung?
The songwriting. It's so easy. Like, we routinely write songs at shows on stage in front of people, sight unseen. Like, that's the goal, is for people to be so taken by the songs that they don't even know that. And we hope that that's something that is as impressive to them as it is to us. And it's never been this easy. If you stepped in the basement, even if we were intending to play the stuff we had already written, you couldn't help it. We would write new stuff. It was just impossible.
Totally.
To avoid.
Fucking throw the practice schedule out the window. We're fucking making this song right now. Exactly.
You gotta come to our shows to hear most of our music. It's one of the things, like, it's always gonna be like the crucible where we find the sound, where we create the new stuff. And I think that that'll be a really cool thing for people, is that if you come to a MothaTung show, you're gonna hear like 50% new music, like, at least that's the way it's been in the past. Who knows how that shakes out down the line, but as we keep writing the way that we've been writing, we love to just shake up our set every couple of months and just be like, all new shit. We never do take it too seriously. Like, we have a whole album's worth of just like joke tracks.
I love that. Okay, final question. Let's go with, where do y'all see MothaTung headed? And the
Red
question
Rocks.
said...
Red Rocks.
Yes, we can. Can we lick this? Yes, we can. Can we lick it? Yes, we can. It's not just a guitar joke, it's about shoes and tongues. Can I lick it? Yes, we can. Can we lick it? Yes, we can. I'm not asking consent, but I'm just gonna lick it anyway. So it's like, if you're a fan, we